Welcome. Over the next few minutes, we'll explain in plain everyday language how your council builds its budget each year, the challenges we juggle, and where your money goes. Council must adopt its budget before the 1st of August each year, but the work behind it takes months of workshops and review stages, alongside developing a 10-year financial plan. A great deal of time and care goes into getting it right. The budget passes through several careful stages before it's finalised. It starts with staff preparing an early draft, then a series of councillor workshops where priorities are debated line by line, then management review, a further council review, and finally formal adoption by council. Every figure is examined closely at each step. That careful scrutiny is exactly why a budget takes so many months to put together. The budget doesn't stand on its own. It ties into our long-term strategic and operational plans and the priorities the community has told us matter most. Bringing all of that together adds to the work involved. There are two main parts to the budget. The operating budget covers everyday running costs like wages and maintenance, while the capital budget pays for big projects like roads, water, and buildings. This list shows the sheer breadth of what your council looks after. Over 60 service areas, from roads, water and waste, to community care, the library, the pool, parks, and the airport, each with its own costs. Now to the challenges, and they're significant. We have only a small number of ratepayers, yet we maintain costly infrastructure spread across about 42,200 square kilometres, an area that is home to only around 1,500 people. Much of our water and sewage network is ageing and needs replacing, and we're regularly managing the cost of floods and other natural disasters. Weighing all of these up is a big part of what makes the job of setting the budget so demanding. So what makes running a council so different from a household or a business? Quite a lot. A household can tighten its belt, and a business can lift its prices or drop a product that isn't paying its way. We can't do either. When our costs rise, we can't simply put up our prices. We're required by law to keep delivering many services whether they make money or not, so closing the ones that run at a loss isn't an option. We also look after huge, long-lasting assets like road and water networks built to last for generations, and we depend heavily on grants we don't control, so much of our income can change through no choice of our own. These pressures are unique to local government, and they shape every budget decision that we make. So what are our priorities going forward? Keeping enough in reserve for the unexpected, retaining our workforce through grants and road contracts, renewing ageing assets, knowing what each service really costs, finding efficiencies to keep our rate rises down, and seeking new income, all of which is aimed to keep our shire sustainable. Thank you for watching.